Hey everyone, just a quick update. NRA, along with 25 states, with SB Tactical and BNT Company, they sued ATF over the brace rule. So there's a lot of firepower there. This video I'm doing is more for people that are going to SBR their firearm anyways, and you might be qualified for a free stamp under the new rule. Alright, let's go. Hey everyone, so today we're gonna do the ATF Form 1 for the new brace rule. So first thing we gotta do is get on Form. I just googled it. First thing on there, click it. Normally we will use this login right here, but since with the new rule they have a link up here. Now if you have not signed up for an account yet, I'm gonna put a link under the description below. It will show you how to do that. Now we're gonna assume everybody got their username and password. So we're gonna click on right here, log in, accept. Gonna enter your username and password. All right, now make sure you're at the right screen. This is the ATF final rule. This is what we're gonna do for the free text stamp. So I pick individual. If you have a trust, you'll pick that, and you need to have possession of your firearm before January 31st. Go ahead and read that below. All right, so mine is a individual. I'm gonna do next. Now this is telling you this is a what could you do, rules and all that. You could go ahead and redo that after you're done. And next. And on this screen, so on the regular one, there's options. You choose which one you're doing. On the regular one, most likely you will be checking this box to pay $200. But in this case, all these options are graded out. The system picked that for you right here. We are doing a text exam according to the final rule. I don't have internal control numbers, so I'm gonna hit next. All right, the no FFL bracket right there should be checked, and you shouldn't, for an individual, you should not have any information in the FFL bracket. Now if you are FFL, those will populate, and other information like address, name should have been auto populated. It's pulling information from when you first sign up for an account. Next, we had the questionnaires. ATF have updated these, and they are a little bit different from the older ones. So take your time, redo them. Alright, on this screen right here, we're gonna add the responsible person. It should auto-populate your name and all that for you. I block out my personal information from here. What you do now is you go to under the action tab, and little icon right here, and you will bring you to this screen right here. These questions, most of them have already been populated, and it's pretty easy questions. You'll just go through it, answer it, one thing we'll notice is this middle name, I don't have one. It's already been auto populated for me. If not, then if you don't have one, you have to click, and there's a drag down menu where you will select no middle name. And then we don't have, for individual 5320, we don't have this form right here. For trust, you will upload it, or if you're a corporation. For a photo, I can link the requirement for it. It's pretty much a passport photo where it's pretty much from your shoulder, kind of right at your right above your heart. I gonna show that there's gonna be example of that. What I did was I just stand in front of a white wall, and I used the selfie feature in my iPhone, and I just took a passport spot style photo like that without there's no glasses, you can't wear anything on your face. Like I said, I can link that. Another thing I like what they did was this electronic fingerprint, the EFT file. This it saved me so much time. It really depends on how many of these SBR you're gonna do. If you're gonna do one, not anymore, maybe do it on paper. I also gonna link the ATF. They will mail you those fingerprint cards, and you could take it to your local law enforcement. Maybe they could help you out, or you could do it yourself. Yeah, I used to go to Office Depot and get their fingerprint pads and just roll the fingerprint myself. There's a couple YouTube videos on how to do it on paper. But I finally went get my electronic fingerprint, and like I say, I love it. I also gonna put link to that, and I'm gonna talk about a little more on how did I go about finding the provider to do it and the cost of that. Yep. After that, we had you could enter your social security number if you want. It's not required. What the ATF is saying that it will help them with their background check. It will speed things up. So that's something you have to decide. And then after that, you got zip code, state, city. You just enter those. For birth countries, if you're born in a foreign country, you just select that, and it gray out the birth state if you are born outside of US. State of residence, so that should it's pretty, it you probably already set that up when you sign up for the account. And everything else right here, these last two, it's graded out. So for individual, it doesn't apply to us. We're gonna talk about the photo requirements right here. I just type in Google ATF photo requirements. Here's the correct size. You're gonna get a bunch of information on it. People asking questions. What I did was I click on the Silencer Shop link, and it's very useful. You redo it, and it show you exactly what the photo need to be. The size need to be 720 times 720. could be a little bit larger. That's okay. Stand behind a white, in front of the white, something plain white. If you do the wall, step away a little bit to prevent shallow, and you could redo this. Yeah, this is good. Too close, missing. You can't wear anything. Just go ahead and do that. After you took the picture, you could resize it right here. What I did was I just do photo resize to passport size. And I go down right there, Adobe. Once you hit that, you hit upload your photos, and it will show up. And it will take you to this screen. On the drop down box, I did custom and 720. The height was auto adjust, like Silent Shop was saying, little bit larger, a little bit different. It's okay. Once you do that, you hit download and it will give you the photo. All right, next we have the fingerprinting. So I chose the digital route, and what I did was right here is go on Google, type in ATF EFT fingerprints, and right here it gets you a little bit explanation on it. And I went to a store, a UPS store, and they partner with different vendors. So what you got to do is you got to call your local UPS. Not every store does it. If they do, then you need to get the vendor's name, because you need to ask the vendor if they do ATF EFT fingerprint files. You have to ask them that, because it have to be EFT. So in my case, I call around, and the UPS store that I found, I probably call like 6 UPS stores, and only one of them does it, and spoke with them, and they were the lowest price. I think for mine was like 60-ish, and regular fingerprinting retail stores are charging over $100. And what you could do is, what I did was, you go on Google Map and just type in fingerprints, and it will show you all the places, and you could call around and check the price, and if they do ATF EFT files. So that's the electronic part. Now the paper part right here, you would just type in ATF paper fingerprint, and first on the page right here, clicking on it, do not print this out, because you have to use the copy they mail you. Your printer is not going to do it. So you hit right here, online. Okay, you type in your name, all your information, and then you select fingerprint cards, and you go down to NFA. That's what we're doing. And I would recommend you get good amount. Depend how, like, if you're just gonna do one SBR, maybe get 5, because you're gonna mess up. There's gonna be learning curve and all that. Once you do that, add item, and then you will just follow the process. All right, next we got CLEO. According to ATF, chief law enforcement officer. It could be your local police chief, county sheriff, head of the state police, prosecutor. So there's a lot of options. What I went with was the head of our state trooper. You just put agency, the name of the official, the title of the official. So if it's police chief, then police chief, name of your police chief, local police department, or well, it will be, you know, like New York City. I don't know if you need precincts. Yeah, probably something to identify them. All right, firearms. So we're gonna do a entry arm MP5. Now now notice it's saying manufacturer. So Century Arm actually is not the manufacturer. It's MKE. Okay. There we go. Verify. All right. There we go. Next. Now the model will be I'll just do MP5. Caliber 9. Unit of measurement is mm. And then barrel length. Go look for that. All right, so let's see. I know the overall length is about 26. I got a SB telescope brace. Now it don't have to be exact. You could, they allow you reasonable amount of estimate. Barrel length, let's look that up. 5. All right, no, that's P right there. Let's go Century Arm. Yes, okay, all right, yeah, okay. Now this is without any attachment. So it's 8.9, okay. Go back, 8.9. I'm gonna do my serial number. All right, so serial number, put it in, description. The norm, I guess, is you don't have to put that. State why you intend to make firearm. People put for investment and for all lawful purposes. I just put for all lawful purposes. All right, so hit next. And then we gotta take a close-up picture of the serial number. All right, we're gonna do that. All right, so took a picture of my receiver on the MP5. They wanted like any stamp engravings on the receiver. So I just took a picture of you know, where you have a where it says Century Arm, Georgia, VT, and then making Turkey, MKE. Took a picture of that, put the receiver as description, add it, and also add the serial number. You know, from the look of it, you don't really need to. So we're gonna add that. All right, finish. There we go. Now we got that all set up. All right. All right, so we hit next, and this is normally where you upload like if you're a corporation, you upload your information. If you are doing it for your trust, you load your trust information up here. But for individual, you don't need to do none of this. So just hit next. So this part right here, we're just gonna verify our information, make sure everything is correct. After you've done that, click certify, next. On the normal one, we have to pay, but on this one, the pay is been graded out. All we need to do is hit the submit button. All right, now we enter our PIN numbers and we're done with this part. After you submit everything, if you previously have uploaded your picture and your fingerprint into eForm, all you need to do is mail your CLEO copy to your CLEO. Now, if you've done the paper route, paper fingerprint, and you're gonna attach your picture to the application, then you just mail that to the ATF and mail your CLEO form to your CLEO. Just follow the email they send you. It get pretty good guidance on what you need to do.